Hello adventurers and welcome to the club. Today I want to show you how to make the best lantern I've ever made. Version 2.0. Yeah, this is really great. And it works in the dark. So hello adventurers and welcome to the club. A while ago I did a video I'm very proud of. It was about the best lantern I've ever made, and today I want to do a little update on the design. You can update your old one, but you need 2 new tin cans. But I did cut a new piece of glass, and yeah, it's very rough. It even shattered up here, but the good thing is the design doesn't show this, so you can use a piece of glass like this. And now let me give you a short recap on how to cut the bottle without a glass cutter. For all of those who have seen my previous version 1.0 video, this won't be anything new to you, but for those who haven't, I will link the full video down in the description. But yeah, you wrap a string around the bottle, put some burnable fluid on it, and then you light it on fire. You wait for a while till the flame starts to die down, and then you just dunk it into cold water. The stress that the heat concentrates in the small area of the glass will help it to break, and yeah, don't forget to wear eye protection. Mostly successful. Yeah. We got a cut. We gotta clean this up, but it works. So, I have here 5 bicycle spokes. 4 should also be fine. But what we have to do now is we have to mark 4 or 5 dots in equal distance. So after you have marked the spots, we just have to punch the hole in it. Repeat this for all the holes. So, once you have punched those holes, we got to use the punch again. But this time on the side up. Just on the same spot where the holes are below. And now there's a change. In the last design I did put them in like this from the outside, but this time I'm putting them in from the outside. So we don't have the wire sticking up outside anymore. Repeat this with all of them. So once they are in, you can do one at a time. You gotta make sure you bend this little piece down here that keeps them in place. You just take it and press it against it so it dents it in a bit. Then we have enough space to slide the glass in. So the upper part is removed now, and the only thing you have to do is to make the same indentations like we did on the other side, this side, and then slide it together. Let's remove this shoot up label here. So the first part is attached, and now I just have to put another part on, which is the upper part. So after you have slotted it in, it should slide right down and fit snug on it, just like this. And now you see, doesn't this look better? We got the framing now internally, making this look way more sophisticated. Yeah. So next we got to cut some of the spokes. I do the rest off camera. So in the next step we are using a soldering iron to put a little blob of solder onto here and here. You can of course go here, here and here as well, but this just makes it harder to disassemble it if it ever fails. Which I hope it doesn't. I mean, only failing thing is if you drop it and the glass breaks. So, you just hold the iron on it, making it hot, and when it's hot you're putting the solder directly into it. Just like this. And as the old design is concerned, you're gonna light it with a barbecue lighter, but we will change this with an old coat hanger. I'm wrapping this around a glue stick in this case to make a spiral. So, and you bend it around till it got this shape, so we can put our candle in it. So, and this goes in here like that now, where it can even swing and compensate a bit for, well, for rotation. Neat, isn't it? And now you can take it out, light it and put it down, and you don't need a barbecue lighter anymore. And now we take this little can, which also contained fish from Harvester, premium brand, very good stuff, and we put it on top of a little shade. So, do you notice any change in video quality? Well, you're back on the good camera, and the light is shifting currently. Yeah, we have to make 2 holes, and they have to of course fit the 2 long ones here. Easiest way to do this is just to put it on here, like this, and then take a pen and look where they go down and make a line. Line number 1, and here we got line number 2 here. Then we have to calculate a bit where they will be. About here and here. Double check by holding it on top, but that seems to be about right. So now we just take our hole punch, we put it on it and hit it with a strong blast. This way it will penetrate the metal. Is penetrating allowed to be said on YouTube? Yeah, it will penetrate the metal but not bend it too much. We gotta widen it a bit, just with a screwdriver or something, so it will snap fit. And then we slide it on top here. See? And the little ones that are longer are now allowing a bit of an airflow extra. Doesn't this look neat already? And now I'm making the handle. I have this spare piece of wood that should look really good. I'm putting it on here and I'm marking a few spots. If I find my pencil. There he is. Okay. I'm taking the rougher side for this. just like this. Go in the middle, and the rest will be a bit cut. I want a relatively smooth design here, so I may just go for a rounded off shape. Maybe something like this. Yeah, that could look good. Okay, let me saw it out and show you how it looks. And so, here it is now, finished. Perfect little handle. And those are the little things that hold it in place. These are the screw-in parts from the bicycle spokes. And yeah, that's why I'm using those spokes, because they are, that's a offcut, they are threaded on the top and we can just screw them on. So, now let me assemble it. So now the handle is assembled. Holds strong and sturdy. Very good. So, the next step will be painting. So, I'm covering the glass now and, well, start painting. But first I'm rubbing the metal down a bit so we have a good prepped surface. So I'm taking a bit of paper to protect the glass and then I'm going around it with the tape. So now we're going to paint it. Just on this side. So, hope this wasn't a frame. Probably not. And so, one day has passed and the paint has dried. Now let's unmask it and see how it turned out. Let me get some help here. Quite sturdy tape I've used. Only the rest. Doesn't this look gorgeous? So now let's unravel the part up here. It wasn't really necessary to mask it all the way up there, but yeah, I did it anyways. This tape is very strong. Now, the way to go is just to peel it apart. And now it's almost finished. Just cleaning a glass. And then we go to assemble it. It of course helps to clean the glass before, but in case you have to clean it because it gets sooty or something, you just wrap it around a stick or a screwdriver and clean it this way. It's working very good. Now it's the assembly. I'm taking the candle and just putting a bit of tin foil around the lowest part, so we can put it in here and it doesn't wiggle around. Now the lid. This windproofs it and keeps also water out. And as last part, we screw the handle on. You can of course take the lid off while the handle is on, so you can change the candle or light it easier. So this holds, and now I got the handle. And there she is, the Adventurers Club Candle Lantern version 2.0. 100% recycled parts. Yeah, and we got air holes in the bottom. We got the swinging candle inside. You can just lift this up, take this out and light it. So let's light it. So, and there she is, version 2.0. The little reflector on top even helps it to give a bit more light down. The flame is very stable due to the little mechanism that is touched in the air. Yeah, this one is great. So, and now the darkness test. Yeah, works great. So, and now let me see where this treasure is hidden here. And now let me put 1.0 next to it. Yeah, still a great design, but the only thing that always bothered me was you can't light it with a normal lighter. It's just no way. So you have to use a barbecue lighter. Oh, you're there. Yeah, this is version 1.0. I'm very proud of this one. But if you get in a storm, yeah, could still blow it out. But now let me show you version 2.0. And now the wind test. The only way to blow it out is if you try to blow in it this way, and this is also the way to, well, to switch off the light if you don't want to touch it on top of you, because, yeah, well, this is of course getting hot. But I really love this one.